All right, boys and girls, so again, today we are going to be talking about possessive nouns. Everybody say possessive nouns?
Possessive nouns.
All right, so when talking about possessive nouns, let's look at the word possessive and the word nouns. Possessive, what does possessive mean? Well, possessive means ownership, like you own something. It's in your possession, things that belong to you, right? So, for example, if I'm looking at this, chart, right? This chart is my chart, right? This is my marker. Now, how do I implement that concept into writing in a grammatically correct way? So that I would say, for example, this is Mr. Ruvalcaba's marker. This is Mr. Ruvalcaba's chart. Okay, so to use an apostrophe to show what belongs. Okay. For example, you're going to be dealing with singular nouns. What did I just say, everybody?
Singular noun.
Okay, singular nouns. So singular comes after the case, apostrophe S, books, words. It's just one book. We're talking about just one book. Comes after the case, apostrophe S, books, words. It's just one book. We're talking about just one book. Singular means one. Okay? Singular means what, everybody? One. So here's an example of a singular possessive noun. Look what I do here. Dog's house. The apostrophe comes right after the G, so it's apostrophe S, house. Dog's house. Okay? It's singular. Just talking about one dog. Okay, one doggy's house. Okay, then let's go over a few more examples here. Books, words. Okay, everybody say that? Books, words.
Books, words.
Okay, it's apostrophe S. Okay, now, it comes. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So books, words. Now, what about this one? Girls, dolls. Okay, we're talking about just, so it's girls, apostrophe S. So girl, apostrophe S, I should say. We're talking about just one girl, singular. Okay, let's do the next one. Birds. Birds, chicks. Okay, birds. Okay, bird, apostrophe S, chicks. Chicks, C-K-S, not with just a C, but chicks, as in baby chicks. Let's go on to the next one. Man's computer. Man, apostrophe S, computer. Again, we're talking about singular. Singular means what, everybody?
One.
Okay, we'll do one more example for singular possessive nouns, and that's going to be child video game. Okay, just one child. Okay, so child apostrophe S, video game. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to plural possessive nouns. Plural, so we're talking about plural. If we said singular means what, everybody?
One.
Singular, that's right, it means one. So plural is going to mean what? What is plural going to mean? Anybody? Plural means...
One.
Yep, that is correct. More than one. Okay, more than one what? Okay, more than one what? Well, more than one noun, right? We're talking about person, place, or a thing, or even an idea can be a noun. And that's what it's talking about, more than one. Hey, so if dog's house, singular, was dog apostrophe S, plural, in plural form, if we're talking about more than one dog, multiple dogs, say 4 or 5 dogs, house, okay, we would say dogs. And then the apostrophe comes after the S. See the difference there? It's after the S, not before the S. And that's when it's plural, more than one. Okay, so it's multiple. Dogs, house. If singular was books, words, like book apostrophe S, okay, so we follow that same rule. We would say books, okay, after the S. We go on over to girls' dolls. If we're talking about multiple girls, not just one girl, we would say girls' dolls. And again, the apostrophe comes right after the S. Okay, birds, chicks, same thing. Okay, we write out birds. And the apostrophe comes right after the S. Say birds, chicks. So we're talking about multiple birds, right? And their chicks. Okay, now, okay, here's where it gets a little bit tricky, boys and girls. Earlier in the year, we talked about irregular plural nouns, and here are going to be 2 examples of those. Okay, what's the plural form of man? Well, the plural form of man is what? You guys know? You guys probably know this. Pretty easy. What is it?
Men.
Men. Okay, good. Okay, men. Okay, men. Okay, so would we say men computers? That doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound correct. So we would say men's apostrophe S computers. Okay, and that would be the correct way to write out men's computers if we're talking about more than one man. Men's computers. Okay. Now, the next one, child. What's the plural form of child? And what is it? Anybody? What is the plural form of child? Anybody?
Children.
Children. That is correct. Once again. Okay. Children. Okay, I don't spell it wrong. Okay, children. When we say children video games to show ownership here, what would we do? Well, if we look at our last example, would it be appropriate if we just did the same thing? Yes, it would. You would just say apostrophe S, children's video games, and that would be correct. All right. So here's an example of some singular possessive nouns, and here's an example of plural. Okay, you guys say it. Okay, so you're gonna have an attachment that goes with this video tutorial that you're going to be looking at, and it's pretty short. It's nothing too bad. You should be okay on it, we think. And so if you need any help, go off of this. Okay, hopefully this can help you. Or, like always, send us a message with questions, with any concerns or issues you're having with. That is everything that I have for you guys today. We don't have a special guest nor a special visitor today. The weather's kind of crummy for visitor or any visitors today, so I think he's resting after a long weekend. So anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of what's left of this weekend, and have a good week of online school. See ya, everybody.